Hi, my name is Corey Minter. I'm president of Trinity Employment Specialists. Trinity, we are a staffing group in Tulsa and Oklahoma City markets. We specialize in staffing in the medical field with everything from a front office person all the way to a nurse practitioner or physician's assistant. And in the on our business side, we staff for finance, accounting, banking, and also a big group of customer service people that deal with collections and customer service from a financial aspect. Today I want to talk just real quickly to the people. We have different relationships. We have a relationship with our employers, and we have a relationship with employees. So I want to talk about our relationships that we have with our employees just real quick. I think that this will be hopefully really helpful, because there's a different way of looking at a job search than I think that everybody else thinks about. The thing is, I think that most people, when they think about their job search, they go through and just start immediately applying for ads that they see. They get in the newspaper, they'll get online, they'll look for different companies who have placed an ad for a position, and then they'll apply to those ads. And I really think that is probably the worst way of trying to find a job, if I'm being honest. I run a staffing company. I know the ball game. I see how I talk with employers all the time that are recruiting. And so I just kind of know how the best people get in. And it's just not that way. I don't know if because of the internet, that used to be the way. Because, there's a piece of paper going on somebody's desk. A lot of times it was mailed, but once their hiring system got automated and everything's online, most people get sent to a big dark black hole of a bottomless pit of resumes. And it's going somewhere in the cyberspace, and you don't know where it's at, and you don't know how to follow up and all that stuff. So you can keep doing that if you want, but I want to give you some ideas on how to flip that upside down and get things to working a little bit better for you. We'll still include that searching for job things. It's just it'll be the last thing that you do. So let's take a look at this real quick, see if this helps someone. First thing I want to recommend that you do is get as many systems working for you as possible. Here's what you want to do. When you're at sleep at night, this is what I try to do as a businessman. When I'm asleep, I want our business still somehow, some way making us money. Well, same thing for your job search. When you're asleep, when you're not working on your job search, when you get as many systems as possible working for you, then you're doing your job search and you're not even doing your job search. You're utilizing all of these wonderful tools that have created a black hole for most companies, but you're utilizing these tools now to your advantage. So this is what you do. Get on as many websites as you can that are job search-y type websites. You want to get your resume up on Career Builder, on Monster, on Indeed. You want to create a really great LinkedIn page. Most people get frustrated with this because it takes some time. Listen to me. Get all of these things done. But let me give you a hint about these. I learned this because I utilize some of these websites, and I have to go to these huge trade shows. They throw these huge, elaborate parties. It's just nuts. And when you go to these things, I feel like a fish out of water because I just don't party, but I'm there. But I try to get to know the owners and the VPs of these organizations, those that understand them really well. Let me give you a hint about these huge websites. You become way more searchable online when you fill out your profile completely. When you fill out your profile halfway with most of these, which is what most people do, you're nowhere near as searchable as you would be if you filled out their own profile. And think of it from the website standpoint. They want everyone filling out their profile as much as possible. And when you don't, they just don't make you as searchable. And so your search engine optimization shoots through the roof when you'll take an extra 15, 20 minutes to fill out your profile completely and put as much information in there as possible. As many keywords as you can possibly get is a really huge thing. I saw somebody do this on LinkedIn the other day, and I thought it was really creative. And underneath one of their most recent jobs that they held, they put keywords, and they just listed all the keywords in there. So you become search engine, you optimize your search engine search. But make sure you get as many of these working for you as possible, and that way whenever you are unemployed, so you want to take some advantage of enjoying yourself. Well, while you're enjoying yourself, these websites are probably helping you still become noticed by employers, because trust me, companies like ours, we scour them all day long. The next thing is to utilize your social media platform. Social media is a nutso tool. It is crazy the power that you have with social media whenever it is utilized right. And so I really want to encourage you to use your social media platforms. So you've got Facebook, you've got LinkedIn, you've got Snapchat, Twitter, all of these things, MySpace, Your Space, all this stuff that's going on. And so whatever social media platform that you utilize, I want to encourage you to, in a politely but yet very confident way, to let people know that you are currently looking for a position or for a job, and these are your specialties. And if you know of anything, I would really love to speak with you. And by doing that alone, what you're doing is you're getting your network to work for you. I'm telling you, you'll be off playing tennis somewhere. You've got all these systems working for you, and if you do these things, then you're going to have your network working for you. And then you'll want to follow up that post maybe the next couple of days and ask your network and say, if you know of anyone that might know of someone in this area, I would really love to speak with you. I would really love to be referred. And ask for the referral. So then you're going to get your network working for you. These are really key tools. Here's the thing. When you do this, you need to clean up your social media platforms and make sure that the things that you are representing on your Facebook and your Snapchat, Twitter feeds, that they are positive, professional posts. You do not want to get everyone out there to start looking for you. You're asking your network to help you out. Well, what's your network? What's probably the very first thing they're going to do? They're going to go to your page and research you and see what they see. But if the very first thing they see is you at this drunken party with somebody else that's drunk, and you might have thought that was a really, really great time, and that's great, but you just got canned. Is what you did, because they're going to be concerned to represent you when you're not representing yourself well online. It's really, really important. You got to clean this stuff up. The last thing, or not the last thing, next last thing, is make sure that you make a list of companies that you would like to work with, and then start to go after them. And I'll tell you how to go after them. Make a list, and then start trying to figure out who you might know that either works there now, or who do you know that knows someone that might work there that could make you an introduction. And these networks, I'm telling you, most quality jobs now are found because of people you know. That's the way it works anymore. And so you want to use these platforms. The next thing that you need to make sure and do is reach out to or go on LinkedIn and see who works there. That way you can kind of know who works there. If you have a friend of yours that is a specialist in HR, you might go in there and find the HR specialist that's in that company. I'm telling you, you can find this on LinkedIn. And then go ask your friend who's a specialist in HR, say, hey, listen, do you happen to know this person? They work at this company. I would really like to be introduced to them. And constantly navigating these type of platforms that are completely different from just posting your resume on a job board. These are the things that'll really make things click for you. The last thing is search for job ads and submit your resume. But make sure that you do the most important things first. And I am telling you, there may be things out there that disagree with me on the best way of doing a job search, but I would question as to whether or not they are really, really in the field that I'm in. I've really thought about this a lot, and I think this will help you. Listen, if Trinity can help you in your job search, we would love to. Please give us a call at 918-622-2588 or visit us online at trinityemployment.com. Trinity can also be a great resource for you. Thank you.